And you got to remember, this is one movie, and it's meant to be seen 1 through 6. So I think when you watch the actual movie in order, the story will become very clear that Anakin is the chosen one, and even when Anakin turns into Darth Vader, he is still the chosen one. The prophecy is that Anakin will bring balance to the Force and destroy the Sith. He becomes Darth Vader. Darth Vader does become the hero. Darth Vader does destroy the Sith, meaning himself and the Emperor. He does it because he is redeemed by his son.
Hello there.
I have story treatments of 7, 8, and 9 and a bunch of other movies, and obviously we have hundreds of books and comics and everything you could possibly imagine. So, you know, I sort of moved that treasure trove of stories.
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be entirely on my own, because it's important that he at least continue to be the little guardian angel on my shoulder, helping me do this.
They're finishing the hologram now. Don't worry.
Yeah. My Yoda has to be there. The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
Quiet, girl.
I have to get back to Jakku. Han told me. You already know the truth. Whomever you're waiting for on Jakku, they're never coming back.
Your parents threw you away like garbage.
They didn't.
They did, but you can't stop needing them. It's your greatest weakness. Looking for them everywhere. In Han Solo, now in Skywalker, right? I just don't know who your parents are. Do you want to know the truth about your parents? Or have you always known? You just hidden it away. You know the truth.
They were nobody.
They were filthy junk traders who sold you off for drinking money. The dead in a pauper's grave in the Jakku desert. You have no place in this story. You come from nothing. You're nothing. I needed you to see it. Who you are. I know the rest of your story. I never lied to you. Your parents were no one. They chose to be. To keep you safe. Remember them. See them.
I know. Be brave.
You'll be safe here. I promise. They sold you to protect you.
Stop talking!
Right. I know what happened to them. It was Palpatine who had your parents taken. He was looking for you. But they wouldn't say where you were, so he gave the order.
She isn't on Jakku. She's gone. Why did the Emperor come for me? Why did he want to kill a child? Tell me.
Because he saw what you would become. You don't just have power. You have his power. You're his granddaughter. You are a Palpatine.
Long have I waited for my grandchild to come home. I never wanted you dead. I wanted you here, Empress Palpatine. It is your birthright to rule here. It is in your blood, our blood.
The question to John about Finn, because I consider Finn to be like one of my favourite characters out of all of the Star Wars generations. I think he's like a really relatable character, and he's very entertaining to watch. So I was wondering, for you as an actor, like, how have you played him since The Force Awakens, and like how has he changed since then, and like what the future is going to be like?
Lord, I think with Force Awakens it was a JJ conversation at first. We wanted to make a stormtrooper who was just larger than life, slightly had some personality issues, was always over the top and frantic and fearful. And that was something that kind of made his position in the First Order questionable from the start. I just wanted to play him slightly more stronger in this. I can't lie, I don't like the way they was advertising me with the blue lightsaber, and then all of a sudden, man, it just, you know, transferred, and I was just like that on the snow. Do you know what I mean? I wanted him to be strong, because this character, for Finn to keep up with Rey, you know, you're gonna have to know how to do some other stuff.
Big shocker in this trailer, of course, the reappearance of Palpatine. What can you tell us about this? How long was this in the cards? Was this sort of in the blueprint from Episode 7?
This has been in the blueprint for a long time. Yeah, we had not landed on exactly how we might do that, but yes, it's
always to be in Episode 9.
Yeah.
November 19th, 2019. Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy on Rise of Skywalker and the Future of Star Wars. Is this final entry in the trilogy a particularly hard nut to crack? Every one of these movies is a particularly hard nut to crack. There's no source material. We don't have comic books. We don't have 800-page novels. We don't have anything other than passionate storytellers who get together and talk about what the next iteration might be.
Is the movie done? Just yesterday. Yesterday. Yes. And he's still here this morning. Oh my God.
Being able to sit down and write a screenplay of this magnitude, I want to know what it was like when you guys realized that it was finished. Like you were done with the story. Like, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Is it finished?
Is it?
Of course, the movie is remade, on the set, and remade in editing, and remade in scoring, and remade in all kinds of ways. So we kept rediscovering the story.
Everybody thought the Emperor was dead. Getting that kind of reaction from the fans, getting the call to be asked to come back. I mean, what was that like?
I know. Well, it was amazing. It was 2 years ago, the end of November 2017. And I got a call from JJ, and he said, we're thinking of bringing back the Emperor. What do you think? Well, my first reaction was, but he's dead.
What is it like being back now to close out this? I mean, like, did you ever in your wildest dreams feel like, oh no, this is a normal thing that's going to happen in my life?
No, I thought I was dead. I mean, I thought he was dead, because when we did Return of the Jedi and I was thrown down that chute to galactic hell.
Think that would kill someone.
Yeah, and George said, I said, oh, does he come back? And he said, no, he's dead.
If you're writing characters for Star Wars, do you find your approach is different for that?
No, not at all. I don't really think in terms of universes. What's the entire galaxy or world that you're creating or something? I can't imagine getting excited about creating that.
Please welcome Sith grandchild and self-proclaimed Skywalker, Miss Daisy Ridley. This is your first talk show since The Rise of Skywalker came out. That's kind of insane. I feel honored. Have you been keeping Rey's secret from the beginning? Did you know about the parentage? Like, tell me about that journey of when you found out.
No. At the beginning, there was toying with like an Obi-Wan connection, and then it really went, there were like different versions, and then it really went to that she was no one. And then it came to Episode 9, and JJ pitched me the film and was like, oh yeah, Palpatine's granddaddy. And I was like, awesome. And then 2 weeks later, he was like, oh, we're not sure. So it kept changing. So then even I was filming, and I wasn't sure what the answer was going to be.
If Palpatine's your grandfather, who exactly is your grandmother in that scenario?
You tell me, Josh.
Days, what is next for you? I'm so excited to see what's coming out.
I have done a video game that's coming out soon called 12 Minutes. I have done an Audible original called Islanders, which actually comes out next week. And then Chaos Walking, which we shot many, many years ago, is finally due to be released in cinemas in January 2021.
What would it take to get you to come back to do Finn again?
In what?
I mean, I don't know if Finn is...
Well, you ain't gonna Disney Plus me. I ain't getting no Disney Plus. As long as Daisy and Oscar are down for it, then I'll come back.
Cheeky question, but does that reduce the chances of a return for Poe Dameron one day?
Probably, but you know, who knows? I need another house or something.
Hypothetically, one day, 10 years from now, they come back to you and they say, hey, Dicey, we would love for you to come back and reprise Rey in a new series of Star Wars films. Do you think you would do it?
I mean, the world is a crazy place right now. 10 years seems an awfully long way away. I'd say never, but to me, Rise of Skywalker was tie up with a bow.
Please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. May the Force be with you.